was built to last. With the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past. With all I will achieve, it got my foot on the gas. Never stop competing. If you break my glass, then this life's gonna end.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from
Jesus, 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 Jesus. I've gotten down to 212, but guys, oh my God. I'm in the fight of my life. I went and put back on my waist beads. But I am truly, guys, I am truly in, when I say the fight for my life. But it is beautiful, 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 beautiful outside. I am super happy about it being spring. We have sprung forward. I am excited about the possibility of soon being able to get back into that water. The sun is out. It's supposed to be 70 degrees here in Atlanta. My plants have taken a beating. So that's one beautiful thing that I love, is that now that it's warm outside, I can put my plants back outside because they thrived better whenever they were outside. And when they were in the house, I don't know. I just didn't take good care of them. But I'm about to get my day started. I'm super excited. Don't know. But I do know what all I have to do today. Let me stop lying. I do not have to do today, but I don't know. I just woke up this morning I just had a certain, I can't describe it. I just feel really, really good today. So I'm gonna try and take you along, get back to vlogging. I have some ideas about how I want to change up my vlogging style. I'm not gonna tell you guys how I'm gonna change it up, but I'll see if you notice it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this day started. Y'all, these braids done started growing out. And baby, I gotta redo this, but then I got my nails. Anyway, everything will happen in its time. I will get back with you a little later. Happy Saturday. Trying to get myself together this morning. I had a very bad dream last night that I don't want to discuss, but it has just totally thrown me off kilter today. But thank God for big sisters, because I text my sister this morning, let her know. Hold on, I ain't turned my mic on. I text my big sister this morning, let her know that I had a bad dream, and she talked me off of the ledge, thankfully. Yeah, so it's kind of like got me thrown off. But today, got a lot of running around to do today. I need to get these nails done because I rebraided the front of my hair. You guys probably can't tell, but I am changing the color. And well, you probably can't tell because you can see the highlights. But so I cut my nails short again to rebraid my hair, and I just decided I'm just gonna keep them short. I'm just gonna go get a fill-in and get them redone. Get them, because I just clipped them. So I'm gonna get them to where they look halfway decent, and also get a fill-in, change to polish color, all that other good stuff, get my toes done. I'm supposed to be going out tonight with my sister. It's one of her girlfriends' birthday, so we're going to Chicago's Pizza in Smyrna. I hope she has reservations because it's going to be crazy packed. They have the patio, which is a cigar bar that's attached to it, so it does get, pretty wild. So I hope to have a good time. I'm not sure what I'm going to wear. I'm trying to figure out if I want to throw on some jeans, if I want to get a dress. I don't know, but I got plenty of time to figure it out. It's just 10:31, so I have plenty of time to figure out if I have something at home or if I want to, go pick up something. I've gained so much weight that it's like I'm just totally disgusted with everything that I put on. But at the same time, today I had a hallelujah shouting session with God probably about 15 minutes ago, just praying. And I just believe that He's going to get me back on track. So I'm good with that. About to head over to my house. Another thing that stressed me out last night, probably might be part of the reason I had the bad dream, my sister say, is because I got the gas bill for the house, and it's almost $500. My mom had a generator put in. I personally feel that generator is too big for the house. But she had a generator installed, so it's not, the gas generator, whatever. She is actually installed in the house. So as soon as the power goes out, within 2 minutes, the generator kicks in and it powers the whole house. But the gas bill is out of control. I thought that it was maybe because I had the gas set to come on anytime the temperature gets below 60 degrees in a house. But I cut the thermostat completely off so that it shouldn't even be coming on. So I'm just really, my mind is blown about why this gas is so high. I think the generator is continuing to go when it shouldn't. So first things first, I'm going to go over there and actually cut the generator completely off so that it doesn't come on, period. And then since it is warm, it's about to get warm, I'm going to just go ahead and have the gas disconnected because there's no reason for me to even have the gas on at all. The water heater is electric. I've already really cut the water off at the house, at the street, not from the city. I still pay a water bill to connect, but I had the water disconnected whenever it got real cold because I didn't want the pipes to freeze or bust. So I'm just gonna, here in Georgia, we're not gonna need any heat probably, to be quite honest, until like November. So those are two things that I need to take care of today. I need to go ahead and have the gas disconnected, and I need to go ahead and cut the generator off, which I'm on my way over there to do now. I really need to mow that lawn, and I had planned on doing it today, but my mind is just all over the place. Then I have to head out to my best friend's house because, my older sister, she gets things from this food bank. And so my best friend has a nursery. So I'm going to take her some stuff. And after I come out from out there, then that's when I'm going to get my hair and my nails done. I was about to start a conversation, but I'm almost at my mom's house, my house, the house. And so I'll come back and revisit that conversation after I go over here and take care of that. But the conversation is based on a conversation that I had based on a meme that's on social media. And it was basically, I'll just read it. Whenever I'll pull the meme up. It's not a meme, actually. It was actually a conversation on a podcast. Whenever I get back into the car, I'll look at it, pull it up, and then I'm I'm about to
reconnect
go
with you
into the
guys.
mall and
Talk to you in a minute.
grab me something to eat. Also, see if I can find something to wear tonight. It's not going to be anything major, but I'm just going to breeze through them all, see if I see anything. I think I'm just going to want to wear some jeans, some heels, and I'm thinking maybe a v-neck t-shirt and throw a jacket over it. I don't want to be too dressy, but I did find my berberine that I've been looking for in Walmart. This is the third Walmart I've gone to. This berberine is what I first started taking, and it did help me to lose weight. It helped suppress my appetite and also um, helps with processing sugars and carbs and stuff like that. So it's called Now. I get it from Walmart. This has 60 gel caps. It was $19, but I think I can actually order it on Amazon, and it has 100 gel caps. I think it's like maybe $22. So I think next time I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna go ahead and break this open. Excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and bust this open and take because you're supposed to take one soft gel 3 times a day. I'm going to bust this open. I'm going to take one now because I'm about to eat. And then I'll take another one a little later on. At one time, I had to stop taking them because it was taking my blood sugars too low. But it does help to lower your blood pressure. So if you don't know about berberine, look up, read up on berberine. It's supposed to be nature's Ozempic. Because I just got to get it back together. But I'm going to go in here and grab me something to eat. What I'm going to grab is probably not going to be good, but it is what it is. And I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'll probably that Forever 21 is going out of business. I'm going to pop in there while I'm here at the mall. Going crazy in Bath and Body Works was not. Wow. Going crazy in Bath and Body Works was not a part of the plan. So that means I'm going to have to wear something that's at the house because I can't do two things. I can only do one. So I'm going to head to the house. Oh, but I still got to get my nails done. Man, it's called a big ass toothbrush. I love this toothbrush. So I ain't want to do this one to a camera. But one thing I need to ask. Hold on. Do you spit in the sink? Or do you spit in the toilet? I don't know what it is for me. I just think it's nasty. No shade, no judgment to others. I just think it's nasty to spit in the sink. I don't know what it is. I always spit in the commode. But anyway, so I did. Hold on, you guys. Yesterday I did pretty good with my diet. I went to the grocery store and I picked up, these lashes are irritating the hell out of me. but I don't want to take them off because they're good and solid on there, and I don't want to destroy my real lashes. Um, I went to the grocery store and I got a good deal of the makings for salada salads. I got cucumbers, I got tomatoes, I got mushrooms, I got banana peppers. I put me some chicken breasts in the air fryer. I said I was giving up pork, but I fried me some bacon, and then I got some toppings with cranberries and pecans. Um, and then I had boiled eggs, and it was really, really, really good. My sister came over, she made a salad, um, and so I'm so proud of myself. Yesterday, I did pretty good. I did eat half of an almond joy. For breakfast, I had um, eggs, bananas, and avocado. I think this morning I'm just gonna eat, the boiled eggs. Have you guys heard of the egg diet? I did it a couple of years ago, and I actually lost like 7 pounds in 3 days. But it just became so hard to eat eggs. I had boiled eggs in there today, but I think I wanna fry me. Maybe that's what I eat today. Fry a fried egg and avocado for breakfast. Now I did download this app. It's called Fit. The app is actually free. It does a full body scan. I think I already told you about it. Y'all, sometimes I be repeating myself, but I be just filming content, and stuff comes to mind, and I might repeat myself, so I'm sorry. But anyway, one thing that I do like particularly about the Fit app is that not only does it scan your body, but it will also, I paid the $19 for the annual full year, and with that you can actually scan your food, and it will count the calories of the food that's on your plate. So I really like that. I did it yesterday, and it was cute. It was cute. I also, of course, still have my MyFitnessPal app, and then I can't remember what is the name of that. Oh, honey, I got a couple of fitness apps. Lose It. I got Lose It on there too. So anyway, let me get ready to get my day started. I'm gonna have to throw some makeup on my face. I'm so glad that that little spot that was right there, that psoriasis spot, has cleared up. And yeah, let's go ahead and just get this day started. This is the stuff that I use. Let's go ahead and get this day started. I really need to film the sponsorship for another sponsorship. One of the ones I was waiting to come in. I had to end up, and I'm gonna reach out to my girls Tasha and also Kaylani, and ask them how do they navigate this, because I'm learning with sponsorships, especially with companies that are abroad, like in Japan and Korea and China and Asia. Those companies, they want to sponsor you, but what they want to do, they want you to go on Amazon, get the product, put it in your cart, and then you send them a screenshot of the cost, and then they will either PayPal you the money, or they will, I don't know, but I was having a hard time with one of my sponsorships because I got the things that she wanted me to put in a cart, but she wanted me to make sure that I use the coupon codes. And I hate to say it, but with them not being American, it's kind of hard to understand, kind of hard to communicate with them. And so she was saying use I thought I was using them separately because one was $30 off, and then one was 30% off or something like that. And I thought I was using them, and every time I put in the cart, the price would be different.
but apparently she was expecting the price to be even less. And so finally I just got frustrated and just told her, you know what, forget about it. And I really hate it because what this particular sponsorship was offering me was something I actually need. And it would have been amazing because I would have been using it really almost daily. So I need to get with my girls and who are more seasoned whenever it comes to sponsorships. You know, Bossy Tasha, she be getting it in, and same thing with Kaylani. So I need to really get with them. And matter of fact, they have chastised me about not getting a PO box or a actual address. That's what I need to do today. I've been procrastinating. I need to get the address because actually one of you sisters on here actually reached out to me this morning, and Bridget, my older sister in Cali, reached out to me, and she said that she wanted to send me a gift of love, and what was my PO box, and I don't even have one. So that's what I'm going to take care of today. I'm going to go ahead and get that box at the UPS store. I need to have the gas disconnected at the house because, baby, let me tell you something. A $500 gas bill had me on the damn floor. When I had me stressed, it had me stressed. I think that's why I couldn't sleep good the other night, and I had a really bad dream because $500 is the generator that my mom had installed. I swear, y'all, this generator like is big enough to run this whole apartment complex. But that was just my mom. But my mom, she was one of those people that whenever she wanted something, if she wanted it bad enough, she was gonna get it, and she did it. But honey, that generator like is big enough that it can light up the whole neighborhood. But that generator is causing me a lot of money, so I need to actually make sure that I go ahead and have that the gas disconnected to today, because the only thing that the house uses gas for is heating, and it's spring. So nevertheless, let me go ahead and get my day started. Beautiful people, let this oil that I was put in my face soak in so I can put on my eyebrows. Maybe I won't put on eyebrows today. Maybe I'll give it a break and just be a la natural. But let's get this day started. I got things to do. I got work to do. First, I got to take care of the W-2, as Kimberly Bonet say. Let's get it popping. So, first, berberine, high blood pressure pill. That's a wolf. Got this. It's Columbia, so it's good. Got that when we went to Daytona, and it keeps the ice in there. And the good thing about it is it keeps the ice in there, but the hard thing about it is that it keeps the ice in there, so there was no water in it. But I told you guys I was gonna do a Walmart haul. I'm not gonna really do a Walmart haul because I really didn't do a haul. I just went and bought some stuff from Walmart. However,
And I didn't even show my shoes from yesterday because I had on some shoes from yesterday. But this whole entire outfit, with the exception of the socks and the underwear, came from Walmart. So, pants, shorts, top. Let's see. The top was $9.98. Shorts $12.98. And then these shoes. I think I told you guys that I'm not really heavy into athletic wear as a style. I envy the girls that I see who put together these cute little Savage Fenty outfits, and you know, the gym sharks, and the shoes are always coordinated with the outfits. You know, I really do envy you girls who know how to just put that shit on, just casually, just out going about your day, running out, doing errands, and you just look so well put together. Me, I just throw some stuff on. But I said I was going to start being better about that. I've never really been into the athletic wear, but I admit that I have gotten very lazy, sometimes even slovenly, about, you know, making sure I'm put together when I go out. It used to be a time whenever, and I understand that I'm not as young as I used to be, but like in my 20s, 30s, baby, I put some heels on to go to the store. I put some heels on to go to the grocery store. You know, when you catch me at the gas pump, baby, I had that shit on. But as I've gotten older, and it's expected, as I've gotten older, I have gotten to where I'll just throw some stuff on and go out. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person. And so I am consciously making an effort to get out of being that person. I love watching, you know, my YouTubers. And let me tell you who some of my favorite YouTubers are, who are actually influencing me. Well, I really got into YouTube watching Sophieology. And these are younger people. And but then also, well, Aaron on Demand is really who just kept hammering into me years ago. Get on YouTube, get on YouTube. And I'm so incredibly proud of her. I've watched her grow on YouTube. I've watched her grow her YouTube channels. I've watched her fall in love. I watched her get married. I've watched her have a baby. And so she is someone that I really, really admire, who don't gatekeep. She gives you the keys to the city. She is on a quest to being a millionaire in a year, and I am rooting for her because I really think that between her, the support of her husband, in the business, they have a business together, I really think that she can do it. Real Life with Sheila, she moved to Myrtle Beach. I think she's like 55, 56 or whatever. I watch her. There's this gay couple that I watched. I think is so cute. Victoria and Lindsay, they are so cute. Keisha Collins, whenever I say girl, be getting it in as far as physical fitness. She already looked good to me, and I hadn't seen her for a couple of, I hadn't really paid too much attention for a couple of months, and she has shredded. I mean, shredded. So I love watching her. Life of Lily. She's very authentic. She's a younger woman. I think she lives in Chicago now. She might have lived in Atlanta and she moved to Chicago. Now, I think her name is Amani Rakia. When I first started watching her, she was here in Atlanta, and I think she's moved back to New York, but she might have moved somewhere else. She's the one who got me into paying attention to matcha, because she makes the cutest matcha shorts and videos. So I really, really, of course, like her. Mia Snow, she's another younger YouTuber. She's heavy into fitness. I remember when she was like hitting it really hard, and she lost a lot of weight. She gained it back, but she's back on her fitness journey. So I love watching her. Of course, I watch Simply Tony. Um, Now, Pretty Bree makeup artist is someone who I recently started watching, and she's just this very um, elegant, very girly um, type of woman. You know, she's a younger woman, of course. One thing I like about her is that she's kind of thick. She's not as thick as I am. She's kind of thick. She's petite. She's like maybe I think I'm 5'4". I think maybe she's like maybe 5'3", 5'2", but she's always so put together. So these are some of the people that I've been watching lately that really have kind of like given me that extra added push. Knowing that even though I'm 54 years old, I'm still a girl. I'm still a lady. I still want to feel soft. I still want to feel feminine. And even whenever I'm not dressed so much feminine, like now when I have on athletic clothes, wearing black is kind of like counterproductive. So even though I'm not dressed really feminine, if I wear colors, I still look girly. I still feel girly. And to be quite honest, now that I'm coming out of the funk that I've been in, I'm ready. Whenever I say I am ready, I'm ready. So anyway, I went to Walmart and I got, of course, I keep seeing these people who, and it's so funny because I was talking to my guy friend. Last night, and we was talking about labels and brands and spending a lot of money on frivolous stuff and all this other stuff. Now when I say heavily into Jordans, he's heavily into Jordans. Ever since I met him 12 years ago. Matter of fact, whenever I met him 12 years ago, he had a Michael Jordan. He had a bike. I call it a Jordan bike. He had a Jordan bike. And he always wear J's. Always has J's. Always wear J's. So he likes Jordans and everything. But he says when it comes to clothes, he was like, I don't care about none of this stuff. He said, as long as, when I put it, and it looks good, it doesn't have to be the most expensive. I don't have to have, a $90 pair of jeans or shorts. He said, I went to the store the other day when he was in Chicago, and he was like, I looked at a pink polo shirt and it was $100. He said, $100 for a pink polo shirt. And I'm like, hey, I agree with him. I wholeheartedly agree with him. That's another reason why I want to reduce my size, because the smaller you are, the better you can find clothes that are inexpensive, but when you put it together, it looks good. It doesn't matter. Like Shein, I love Shein. I love to see the clothes on Shein, but I know that for me, I want to be a certain size before I start purchasing again from Shein and those in Temu and all of those. But anyway, so these right here are the Aveyas that I bought. Yeah, the difference is with these and like the ones you might get whenever you go to Dick's or Academy Sports or something like that. Of course, they're from Walmart, so they're not gonna have everything. Is gonna be mainly, I call it lick on, stick on. So you're not gonna have the raised lettering and the stitching, and you're not gonna have all of that. And a lot of it is embossed instead of embroidered. So that's the trade-off for it. But to be quite honest, like the ones I had on yesterday, baby, whenever I say these things feel so good, they feel so good. And especially for me, getting out and walking, can't tell me nothing. So for this outfit, shoes, $24.98, $25, $10, that's $35, and then $13. So $48 for this outfit is not a bad buy. These shoes I already wore these. These are some more Aveyas. Is it Aveyas, whatever. These are some more, and these are so comfortable. These are extremely comfortable. These were, those were 20, these are 24. So these were $22. And then I have another pair that is in the room, and I'm not gonna go get them. Then, these are my motivation outfits. I got these at Walmart, and I actually can wear them, but I don't like that little pooch. Once the pooch goes down a little, and the top I bought, so I bought 2 of these. These were $12.98 each. And like I said, I'm trying to get into color, so I got these. And I got some other shoes, and the pink ones. I didn't show you the pink ones. I got some. That's what color I got. They were $22.98, 2 pink ones. I'm gonna go back to Walmart and see what other colors they got, cause baby, every time you see me, I'm gonna have on some of these. I can't really wear Nikes. They hurt my foot. So usually it's a New Balances New Balance and the Under Armours are the only tennis shoes that I can wear that don't hurt my foot, because I have a high arch, but my feet are wide. But yeah, baby, this is what we doing. So I'm about to fix me some breakfast. I think I want a fried egg. I just took that berberine, so I'm gonna wait about 30 minutes for that to kick in. I think I'm gonna cook me a fried egg. I think I'm gonna still have me an avocado. And my sister, y'all, my sister, God, I love my sister. When I say my sister, I'm talking about my birth sister. Hold on. Well, I love my sister that you guys know too, but at this point I'm talking about my birth sister. So let me show you. She is such, oh, I love her. Now, I don't know if you guys eat sardines. I love sardines. And my mom used to eat sardines. She used to eat sardines with mustard and ketchup with some saltine crackers. And so I love sardines. So I'm really trying to build up muscle as I am losing fat. So I'm going to be eating more proteins, but I'm still trying. Got some bacon in there that I put on my salad yesterday. But I'm trying so hard to, I made some steak the other day, but I'm not a steak eater. It's just feel like I keep saying, it tells me like I'm chewing an animal. And then it's the same thing with chicken. I can eat seafood more than anything. So, but I need the protein. So she brought me these. So for breakfast this morning, I am going to fry me an egg, cut up me an avocado, and I'm gonna eat some sardines. So let me go ahead and get it started. I don't know what's giving me so much energy and what is affecting my mood. Maybe it's because it's supposed to be 75 degrees today. I don't know, but whatever it is, and you know what? I know what it is. Why am I not giving him the glory? I've been deeper off into my prayer, my meditation. I've been talking to God. I've been asking God, bring me back closer to you, like I was before. I want to get that old thing back, how close we were in 2023 before 2024 just blew up. So I'm like, God, please take away my desire to smoke cigars, take away my desire for fast food, take away my desire for drinking. It's like I be trying to have a negotiation with him, like, okay, God, maybe I can just do wine. Jesus said wine. Maybe I can just do wine, a wine spritzer. So I am trying to come back up off the alcohol. I am trying to drink more water, and I feel like now that I've gotten the berberine back that I had been using before, because I had been bouncing around trying other stuff, but this berberine right here is the one that suppresses my appetite, lowers my blood sugar. I have to make sure I don't take it too much because it dropped my blood sugar too low. But I don't know. I feel it coming back. I feel it coming back. And if it's coming back, then that means I'm going to be getting outside walking.
and I'm gonna be more active. But I feel it coming back. I feel it coming back. But let me. It's 10:43. I guess I can go ahead and break my fast. Let me go ahead and get my breakfast going, and I'll let y'all guys in a little bit. Good afternoon, beautiful people. So it is lunchtime, and I'm gonna run up the street right quick, meet my girlfriend Kia for lunch before I get back because I got quite a bit of stuff that I have to work on with work. But sometimes I just work all the way through my lunch, and I don't want to do that. So today I am. Child, what's going on? Let me make sure this gimbal is set properly to not turn. Okay. So go ahead, sweetheart. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. So, a couple of things I wanted to talk about. So, yes, this is going to be a car chronicle until I can get to my destination. First of all, honey, she told me that they got toilet tissue at Publix on sale, buy one, get one free. So I need to make sure that this evening, after I get off work, that I stop by there and grab that. I'm just not realizing I ain't put no lip gloss on, no nothing. Y'all just getting what y'all getting. Oh, baby, you know, flew up in here. Yo, Mercedes, baby, you coming up in here on two wheels. All right. So, one thing I wanted to discuss, because it's rare for a gentleman to come on my vlog and comment. And so I wanted to make sure that I acknowledge not only his comment, but saying thank you for actually taking the time to review my blog and then taking the time to respond, and not respond in a negative manner, but his context was for educational purposes. And that's something that I think a lot of times we women don't do, which is truly take the time to listen to men whenever they give feedback on a topic. Now, I will say that it also depends on how the feedback is presented, because a lot of times men don't understand that we as women, some of us, not all of us, some of us are not so welcoming of feedback simply because of the way that the feedback is presented. Sometimes it's presented in a very negative manner. Sometimes it is very narcissistic. Sometimes it is very self-serving. And then sometimes it's no accountability. One thing I liked about the feedback that we received on that post is that he didn't veer to either side. He addressed all of the issues. He addressed the issues of men and the issues of women. And that's something that I really, really enjoyed about his feedback. So kudos to you who came on my post and gave feedback about why men don't approach women as much. So based on his feedback, and I did respond to him, and I think it's a him. It may be a female, but I think it's a him. But no, he said from a male perspective, so it is a guy. One thing that I'm gonna call to task for us women is to be more open, welcoming, and work on our resting bitch face, because that's something that I personally have had to work on. Is my resting bitch face, because baby, it can be. I know that it can be intimidating whenever I have that scrawl on my face. Another thing that we women also need to work on when we're in public
is I understand that, men have approached us and it just done got on our nerves real bad. And it's like their approach sometimes is very salacious. And, we have a repulsion to a degree for men. And we're always on guard. We're always expecting the worst. I'm going to admit it. I'm going to admit it. But something that I have been doing for a while now is making sure that if I'm out here saying that I'm looking, I'm not right now, but if I'm out here and I'm genuinely looking, I need to make sure that I present myself in a way that is welcoming to men. And, we get an attitude when they say, well, darn, baby, why don't you smile? And then we'll say stuff like, why the hell, what I supposed to do? Walk around with a smile on my face all the goddamn time? Then I look crazy. That is our attitude. I know it is our attitude because I know I've given that response. However, we don't have to walk around with a smile on our face looking crazy, but we can be cognizant of the frowns that we have on our face all the time. We can be cognizant that your face can be open and welcoming in a way that a man may approach you. We can do better about speaking. That's something that I am good at. If I'm on the other side of the pump, pumping gas, and the guys on the other side of the pump, and we make eye contact, I say hello. If I'm walking, actually with me, like if I'm walking past a barbershop and there's some guys outside, standing outside, I'll say, good afternoon, gentlemen. I'll keep it moving, but I'll still acknowledge them, especially whenever it comes to our black men. I admit that we have to do better whenever it comes to our black men. We have beat them down. And I can understand some of their apprehensions about approaching us because we can be very cutting. And another thing that is very, very key that is a major aggravation even for me whenever we're out. Whenever we're out with our girlfriends, at the sports bar, at any event or whatever, put them down, phones down. And I know that I have been guilty of it. With me, I like to, okay, of course I'm vlogging and I want to get, pictures. I like to take memories and videos and stuff, but get in and get out. Too often I'm out with my girlfriends, and if it's 5 of us at the table, 4 of us are sitting there with our phone in our hand, scrolling Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, doing everything but being engaged in the moment. You can't be open to a man approaching you or feel approachable if you got your head stuck in your phone. Your head stuck in your phone says that you don't want to be approached, that you're not trying to meet anybody. You're just there just to be there. And it's aggravating for me, even if we're not looking for a man. For my girlfriends, we're out, we're having a good time, we're out supposed to be having a good time, we're spending money, but we're not in the present. We're not present. We're not engaging with each other. We're not talking. We're not laughing. Your face opens up more whenever you're laughing and you're talking. And one thing that aggravates me sometimes is that when we're talking about others. We're picking apart other women. We're tearing other women down. We're tearing other men down. We're picking men apart. We're tearing them down. That should not be the topic of our discussions whenever we're out with our girlfriends. We should be planning trips, talking about, what happened with the family, what it is that we want to do, go shopping, something new that we've tried, new wine. We should just be engaging, just talking about good, uplifting things instead of spending all the time whenever we're out pointing out other people's imperfection. That also is a spirit that shows through to men whenever they see us. You ever notice how there are some women, it's just something about their aura and their spirit that men just naturally gravitate to them? That's because usually they have something beautiful on the inside of them that draws men to them like honey. I want to be that person. That's another prayer that I have with God. God, reduce me and increase you in me, so that when people see me, they see the God that is in me. And so, again, to the brother that came on my post and gave some backstory, history, intel, put us up on game. Like I said, he acknowledged that a lot of brothers are being lazy. A lot of brothers are feeling that they are the prize. But also, he explained to us ladies what we're doing wrong as well. And we need to take heed to that. So that's that. So, baby, when I say I am hungry, I am hungry. But I'm going to be eating my butt off today. I have gotten down to 211 pounds. It's coming back off slowly but surely. I have been eating a lot better. Today I am going to hopefully meet my fast of 12 o'clock, because it's almost 12 now. So by the time I eat, it will be 12. I am having dinner with my girlfriend, my best friend, Monica, today. I'm going to try and make it something light that I eat, so it won't, because I'm about to eat lunch. I know I'm going to go all in for lunch because I am hungry. But hopefully for dinner, I can make it something light. Tomorrow, me and my sister are going line dancing. One of our girlfriends, Dina, she was like, she want to go line dancing. Y'all, I don't know what this is going to look like, but we're going to make it do what it do. So we're going line dance. It's only for like 1 hour. So we're going line dancing tomorrow. Then we're going back to Chicago's Pizza, because baby, them lemon pepper wings at Chicago's Pizza was everybody's business. Do you hear me? Okay, what the heck happened over here on 166? Y'all, why am I out here? Why am I out here in these ATL streets? Because I just threw something on in order to run and go grab lunch with my girlfriend. Mind you, okay, first let me finish what I was about to say. Why am I here in these ATL streets ashy as hell? Do you understand me? Now, I wash my behind. But in the midst of washing my behind, dude just walking out here in the street. He ain't even looking. He just texting on his phone. He don't walk straight out of Walmart, straight into the street. Never stop texting. Y'all, we gonna get enough of that. We are gonna get enough of that phone having us in such a chokehold that we out here risking our lives. Not saying that the person that was driving wouldn't be in the wrong, but it's too much. Anyway, I'm out here in these ATL streets, y'all. When I say ashy, I washed my behind, took a shower, and I realized that I did not put any lotion on. Not even a stitch. Therefore, I looked down as I was walking out of Walmart and realized, baby, whenever I say these legs are white as snow, these legs are white as snow, honey, I ought to be ashamed of myself. But I had a really good lunch with my girlfriend, Kia. Shout out to Kia. That's my girl. I'm just entirely just so proud of her. She's one of those sisters that's real down to earth. And you would never know that she is as successful as she is. You're supposed to they say you should surround yourself with people who are doing better than you. And she's one of those people. But if you was to just see her out, you would never know, because she's just so humble. But Kia is actually, now that I really think about it, as far as people that I hang with, people that I'm real close to, Kia is my oldest friend. Kia is actually my oldest friend. But we just had lunch, and
whenever I say when she and I get together, we just laugh. We just key. Nobody touches their phone. Well, she had to take a couple of phone calls because she's busy. She has her own business. She had to take her own phone. She had to take a couple phone calls. But outside of taking those phone calls, whenever she and I are together, we just key, laugh about life, laugh about some of the things that we've done, over the years. Of course, talk about men. We had a conversation today talking about women and specifically talking about me and my past experiences with girlfriends. It is basically, it was decided, yeah, Chloe, you one of those that takes a licking and keep on ticking, but you keep going back for more. And it is so true. Whenever I just really just sit and think about it, whenever it comes to me and women that I have been friends with, that's something I want to do. I want to go to the driving range. I keep saying whenever I go to Goodwill and I see golf clubs, I'm going to get me some golf clubs and I'm going to go to the driving range. But that's one thing she said. She said, one thing about you, Chloe, she was like, you have a forgiving heart. You forgive stuff that your average person would never forgive. You keep going back for more. But like I told her, baby, I have finally learned my lesson to leave people. When people show you who they are, believe them and leave them right where they are. There's no more recycling, friends who have crossed me. No more forgiving and giving grace to women who have just really just done me dirty. I mean, we were sitting at the table, we just started naming names and talking about the history. And I'm like, wow, I was really a dumbass. I was really stupid for some of my girlfriends in the way that a lot of women are stupid for a man. And you would think that I was gay the way that I was just forgiving these chicks. Oh my God. But you know what? Baby, you live and you learn and you grow. You look back on stuff, and I guess it's all a part of building character. But baby, I could tell you some stories of some of the foolishness that I have put up. Oh God. Oh, thank God for growth. Thank God for growth. God has truly been blessing me, revealing things to me, showing things to me. He's been letting me look back on my life, and I am so proud of who I am and the woman that I have become. I'm still a great friend, still would give those that I love my last, but I ain't no damn fool no more. I'm not a fool. Like, wow. So headed back to the house, went into Walmart, guys, right quick to grab some stuff. I wanted to grab some fruit because now it's time for me to really get back in my fruit. So I bought another pineapple, some bananas, some strawberries. Of course, I was looking for a watermelon. Could not find a watermelon. Well, baby, what I did come up on, oh my God. I came up, I don't know what made me just look. And it's so crazy because when you go to Walmart, each Walmart has different stuff that they mark down. I guess if it's not moving at that specific Walmart, they'll mark it down. But look what I came up on. Some more berberine. But even though I got a full bottle at home that I just started this week, berberine, like I said, you take it 1 to 3 times a day. But usually once I get it in my system, I start off with trying to do 3 times a day. But once I get in my system, start suppressing my appetite and lowering my blood sugar, I drop it down to 2 times a day, and then I drop it down to 1 because it drops my blood sugar too low. But they had these marked down to $12. They're usually 20. They had them marked down to 12. So I bought 2 bottles of it. I really should have bought 3. But that was a score. That was definitely a score. So I'm getting ready to head back to work. I got a lot of stuff to do. Reached out to my girl Tiffany because I need to get a fan since we're going to a line dance class tomorrow. She is screaming at me because it takes 24 hours for the fans to dry. I told Tiffany I put a blow dryer on it. So I also have to go home and design my fan, because the fan that I design is going to be it's going to market my YouTube channel. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to head home, do some work, and also do a design for my fan at some point and send it to her so I can go pick it up tomorrow. Anyway, so that's just my little check-in for now. I will holler at you guys a little later. I can't wait for tomorrow whenever y'all see me out here looking a hot mess trying to learn these line dances. I admit I really haven't focused on really learning. Baby, I'm still trying to learn the darn to me a line dance, and they're going to be doing boots on the ground tomorrow. I might try tonight to put it on YouTube and see if I can do a little 1-2 what you gonna do, but it is what it is. I just want to get out. It's time to get out and have fun. I'm gonna keep saying it until somebody strap a chair on my ass and make me sit down. Chloe outside. I'll holler at you guys later.